So hey guys, so today we are back with yet another video, and in this video we are going to talk about the latest model by Mistral-AI, and they have released this model Codestral. So the name is itself similar to Code plus Mistral, that is Codestral. Yeah. So they are saying is that this model they have specifically made for coding part. I think from the name itself it's very clear. So they say we introduce Codestral, our first ever code model. And what are they saying? They are saying that this model currently supports 80 plus programming languages, which includes Python, Java, C, C++, JavaScript, Bash. It is also it also performs well with one or more specific ones like Swift and Fortran. So they are saying that 80 plus programming language, that is a very big number to actually train your model on. So this model is currently a 22 billion parameter models, and if you look at the current results, at least on Python, the Codestral model is performing better than Code Llama, DeepSpeaker, and Llama 370 billion. It's outperforming all of them, and its context length is also 32,000, which is more than all the other three models. Similarly, in the Crux Eval O score, it is outperforming. Human Eval it is outperforming. Repo Bench it is outperforming. Only in MBPP, DeepSeek Coder is not outperforming the other models. Similarly, if you look at the Spider benchmark, that is for SQL, it is performing very decent 63.5 as a 22 billion parameter models, whereas Llama 370 billion is performing 67.1 despite being a 70 billion model, which is 3 times bigger than Codestral. So yeah, but we can't ignore the fact this model will only perform good for coding tasks. Now, human evaluation, if you look at the on several other languages, 91.6, which is very good. Similarly, human eval average, if you see, it's 61.5, which is also better than the other models. And additional languages, they are talking about that 6 other languages that they have out: Python, C++, Bash, Java, PHP, TypeScript, and C Sharp. It's performing really decent. Now, the good part is they have made this open source, so anyone can go on Hugging Face and start using this model. So they have also told how and which script anyone can use to access this model in their local machine. But obviously, because this is a 22 billion parameter model, it won't be accessible for everyone. You will need a very high amount of GPU memory available to host this model. Even if you use the current serving services like VLLM, DeepSpeed, or let's say TGI, the text generation inference by Hugging Face. Cool. So they have also enabled the current chat Mistral.ai, where you can go and play with their models. If I selected the model Codestral here. Cool. So this was one lead code question, that daily lead code question that I asked the model, and I wasn't actually even expecting it to give the answer. And guess what? Yeah, it was not able to answer. So both the cases it failed. Even after giving it the basic cases, it was failing that. But yeah, I think it's fine because obviously, no, I told you in the last video, right? Numbers are just numbers until unless they start performing in production cases. So if I will try to do one more thing, I want to design a simple pet adoption app in Kotlin using Jetpack Compose. So for people who don't know, Kotlin is a language used for Android development, and Jetpack Compose is the latest framework which makes UI designing very easy. So let's try. I'm not sure if this is going to work a lot. Cool. So it isn't even providing the code. Cool. So let's ask it for sample code. Home page sample code for pet for Jetpack Compose. Let's see how good it is. Cool, it is aware of the latest things. Oh, it's using lazy column and async image spacer column. It has the basic knowledge of how things are working, which is better than actually GPT. When I tried things in Android on GPT, it was not at all good. But I think GPT 4 is decent, but GPT 3.5 is not at all good when it compares to Android development actually. So they have also integrated this whole thing in the current platforms like on VS Code and JetBrains integration. Then you have some feedback, and Llama Index has already given access to the current model using their internal framework. So yeah, you can go and use through Llama Index, through LangChain, and yeah, cool. So they have actually made this whole thing a bit public, because anyone can go use them. But yeah, if you're using this for production, you will need to pay them something. So yeah, so that was it from my side for this video. Codestral was the latest model by Mistral AI. I would highly recommend you guys to go and try this model once on your daily tasks like coding, DSA, ML, anything that you are doing, and let me know in the comment section what are your feedback for this. So thank you and have a nice day.